What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, the Handlebars and Cigars, where we talk about everything motorcycles, Harley Davidson in particular, and also we talk about everything cigars too as well. I wanted to get this video out to you guys just to provide you with some feedback from the ride I went on last weekend to Morrow Mountain. Overall, it was a great ride. I had an opportunity to meet up with a couple of my buddies who rides. They're experienced riders, and head on out to Morrow Mountain. Now, the morning started off with us meeting over at Independence Harley Davidson. And the funny thing about that is interesting, how I guess the powers of YouTube and how they work. The day before the ride, actually one of my subscribers reached out to me and said, "Hey, Handlebars, let me know when it's the next time you're going to be riding and smoking." And I hit him back and said, "You know what? Actually, we're heading out tomorrow." So shout out goes out to Melvin, who reached out to me via the YouTube channel, and he met us over there. He had an awesome bike. You definitely want to see it in the other previous video. He has a 2021 Road Glide Special with the snake venom paint job on it. It's absolutely gorgeous bike. So we all meet up at Independence Harley Davidson, and another guy rode up too on his bike, and he came up to us because there was a group of us sitting around, talking, smoking, waiting for the rest of the crew to arrive. And he asked me, what time does the dealership open up? Because he was actually there to pick up a part for his bike. So we told him, I think they opened up around 12, and he said, "Well, I was waiting for a friend, but I don't think he's going to show up." He said, "What you guys are doing?" I said, "Well, we get ready to head on out for a ride." He said, "Hey, do you mind if I join you?" He said, "Absolutely not." So he joined us. So shout out goes to Kelly, who we met up at the dealership and rode out with us. I tell you, that's one thing about this motorcycle life that you don't see in driving a car. The friendship and the fellowship that goes along with it. So we head out to Morrow Mountain and riding there. Before I even get into that, I told, especially the two new guys, "Hey, I'm new. This is my skill level, and please, by all means, if you can provide me with some candid feedback, I would appreciate it." So with that being said, riding up to the Morrow Mountain, a couple of times Kelly pulled alongside of me and said, "Handlebars, you need to be focusing on this." For an example, he noticed that I was only really relying on my rear brake, riding and stopping straight, stopping at a stoplight. He said, "Man, you definitely want to utilize both your front and rear brakes." So that was great feedback that he provided me. So we get up to the mountain, and there's a little overlook area there. So we sat around, like I said, took a little break, enjoyed the view. And before we get ready to mount up and head back down the mountain, again, shout out goes to Kelly, because he said, "Handlebars, you need to, while we're going down, let the bike do the work." And what he meant by that is, there was a switchback on a somewhat of a steep grade going down. And what he was saying is, one, make sure you cover that rear brake, and also roll forward on your throttle a little bit so the engine can help you go down with more of a controlled speed. And thirdly, he mentioned that make sure you're riding in a low gear, first or second gear. So I definitely applied that feedback right then and there, and going down that steep grade, heading towards that switchback turn, I was able to negotiate that part of the mountain a lot better than I did before. Because this is my second time heading up to Morrow Mountain. The first time on that same piece of road, I actually pulled my clutch in, which was the biggest mistake you can make, because I started to what they call is freewheel, and I definitely was not in control during that process. So again, he provided me with good feedback and good instructions on how to negotiate that particular portion of the mountain. So like I said, huge shout out. Appreciate you, Kelly, for sharing that with me. And also I want to give a huge shout out to all the guys that I ride with. They're a great group of guys. We got Wes, we had Mike out there. We had both Erics. We had Eric 1 and Eric 2, Eric 2 and Eric 1. We also had Danny, and like I said, the 2 new guys that we picked up. One was a subscriber, Melvin, and also Kelly. Great group of guys. Again, if you are a new rider, that works for me. So do whatever you feel works for you. But for me, I believe strength in numbers. And I also believe if you go out with guys that you know and trust, that has their best interests at heart, that helps with your anxiety and your riding experience. So I just want to share with you a couple of quick tips from my perspective being a new rider, and also the trip. Like I said, overall the trip was great. We got off the mountain, we stopped off and grabbed ourselves a bite to eat, and I thanked everybody again for sharing their feedback with me, and we kind of went on our separate ways from there. But like I said, I just wanted to get that out to you guys, just to kind of give you my quick thoughts on how that was. Everybody made it home safe and sound, which is always a huge plus. So before I end, please do me a favor. Again, if you like content like this and want to see more content like this, please go ahead and hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe and hit that notification, so you can be notified every time I post something new out on YouTube. And also, if you want to support the channel, please feel free to send me an email. You can email me at handlebarsandcigars@gmail.com. As always, I want everybody to have I want everybody to be safe, be happy, be healthy, but more importantly, I want you to be easy. Until next time, you guys be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. Y'all be good now.